week 3 of LTM. We're going against Viz and the Mediterranean Mimikyus. Viz drafted a mono psychic team, which is actually no joke. I'm definitely expecting Viz to bring some psychic types this week. Definitely going to be bringing Carbink and the Espeon. I'm predicting those to maybe be his screen setters to allow the rest of his team to set up and try and just bop my team left, right, and center. So this week, I'm not bringing anything too fancy. I'm just trying to get big damage off and prevent Viz from setting up too much and sweeping me. So the best way to prevent some of Viz's setup is to bring Haze. So I'm just bringing a Max Spadaf and Napoleon this week. As Viz is mono psychic, there's pretty much not much they can do to an Empoleon. Obviously, Iron Leaves does get access to close combat, so gotta be careful for that. Gotta be careful for the Decidui history, and obviously Iron Crown can be back in the Focus Blast. Next up, we've got Mammothswine with enough speed investment to outspeed a Max Armor Rouge. Icicle Crash to get big damage. Knockoff because, hey, it's a dark move against a psychic team. Earthquake for another stab move, and Trailblaze to allow us to get +1 speed. We're Tera Steel this week because I figured it would be the best way to resist the psychic moves. Next up, we got Hermione the Delphox with Assault Vest, Overheat, Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, and Dazzling Gleam. These 4 moves are going to allow us to hit all of Viz's team for either super effective or neutral damage. Our speed investment allows us to outspeed a Max Iron Crown, and this set is just going to wall Iron Crown, because otherwise I don't really have switch-ins to it. Next up, we've got Heracles the Heracross with Flame Orb and Guts, Close Combat, Facade, Knockoff, and Trailblaze. Our speed investment is going to allow us to outspeed Max Armor Rouge. Again, these moves are going to allow us to get big damage, and Trailblaze to allow us to bring up our speed, because our speed is going to be a problem against threats like Iron Crown, Iron Leaves, and Indeedee. So to help with the speed problem, we've got Chad the Chloritzer with Choice Scarf. We've got Water Pulse, Dark Pulse, Icy Wind, and U-Turn. Water Pulse is going to allow us to get good stab damage off. With our Tera Dark, our Dark Pulse is going to be nuking most of Viz's team. Icy Wind, again, is there for us to have some speed control, and U-Turn to allow us to get out. Basically, if we see Carbink on the team, we are leading Chloritzer, and we are just clicking Water Pulse. Finally, to help with some speed control, we've got 20/20 Vision, the Kilowatt Troll, Heavy Duty Boots to prevent taking damage from Stealth Rocks. Thunderbolt is going to be our only attacking move. Our investment is still going to allow us to get some good damage off. Our speed is going to allow us to outspeed a Max Espeon, because that is the fastest thing on Viz's team. Thunderwave is to paralyze things like the Moltres, Iron Crown, and the Iron Leaf. And Tailwind is there to help support the team with speed, because again, that is a big problem for us this week. Let me know what you think of the team we're bringing this week. We're trying to hit our goal of 300 subs by the end of the year, so if you do enjoy the content, subscribe and leave a like. Now, without further ado, let's get into the battle. Alright, week 3 of LTM. Yeah, Viz has a super threatening team, so I'm hoping we can try and get a small loss if I'm going to lose, but I want to win, obviously. Want to win all the battles. They are Tera Psychic on their Iron Leaves. I kind of thought the Armor Rouge or the Indeedee might make a show in. Really happy to not see the Decidui, so yeah. Good luck, have fun to Viz. I'm going to be leading with Chloritzer. Alright, so what has he led off with? Pam. Who is Pam? It is Carbink. Okay, so I just Water Pulse. This could be screens, which would be not nice for us. Yeah, so I'm not going to tear it. I'm just going to go for the Water Pulse. I can get some decent damage on whatever wants to come in. Is this going to be screens? Is it just going to go for a body press? Is Citrus? Citrus? It is Citrus Berry. Okay. Stealth Rock. Okay. So my Delphox is Assault Vest, not Boots. Kilo is Boots, so that's not the end of the world. I'm just going to go for the Water Pulse. We have the chance of confusion. I probably should have gone Delphox because Leaves might come in. Okay, they're going to sack this. The Leaves will come in afterwards, I'm sure. I'm really glad to get rid of the Carbink. I thought it could have been a screen set, so I didn't want to risk it going into Delphox. Chi-Chi. Who is Chi-Chi? Chi-Chi is the Espeon. Okay, is it screens Espeon? Don't be screens Espeon. Yeah, so out comes Empoleon. What are they going to do? Please don't screens. Please don't screens. Don't screens. Fudge. Okay. Now we are in trouble. Now we are in trouble. So I've just got a flip turn here. I can't get up my rocks, obviously, because that is magic bounce. Now, I've got to remember on my calcs that the light screen is up. So there's probably 7 turns left of the light screen. I can get off a big hit on something afterwards, I think. think that's my way to go here, because this isn't going to be able to KO me from there, even if it just goes for like a psychic. Might be like Morning Sun or something to get HP back, or just gonna yawn. Okay, so Trailblaze is useless, but the good news is that I'm wasting screen stones. So they will see I've got the Trailblaze, they will see I am now Life Orb. So are they Baton Pass? Are they Baton Pass? So I'm going to go into Empoleon and then I just flip turn again next time. Okay, so we will find out if they're going to switch next, because obviously Mamoswine is faster after the Trailblaze. Do they switch? They are going to switch? They do. Okay, who do they go into? Let us find out who they're going to. Zamatsu is this thing. Okay. Now I can get my rocks up. Then I can haze. If this thing... Yeah, I'm going to get my rocks up. Might be the wrong play. And then I haze if this does go for like an agility or a nasty plot. It is going to go for the agility. And then I can find out if it nasty plots afterwards. So we are breaking potential sashes with that, which is good. No, I don't want to switch. I want to haze if this nasty plots. It does nasty plot. So we're going to get rid of all of their boosts. Thankfully, this could very well be a weakness policy set. So now I'm going to flip turn. They could just go for agility again. I got rid of my priority on Mamoswine because I was that convinced the Indeedee was coming. Just going to go for the nasty plot. So yeah, Kilo is not going to be doing a massive amount with the light screen still up. And I'm going to T-Wave this thing. Yeah, I'm going to T-Wave. That's going to be my best bet, because if it does want to agility then, well, like, you know, it's obviously going to be -2 technically, and we have the chance of para. If the Espeon comes in for the magic bounce, then I'm Volt Absorb, so I will take that. And obviously, I'm electric type anyway, so it couldn't give me the paralysis. So we are going to get the Thunder Wave off. They could just KO me here. This is probably like weakness policy. And they're just going to fire a Wrath. If this does take me down, I don't mind that thing. So we live on 1. Okay, and there goes the light screen. I'm going to get damage on this thing. If it is weakness policy, it's weakness policy. It's not the end of the world. They could just go Golurk here, predicting the T-Bolt. Brawly, that sounds like a Golurk kind of nickname, doesn't it? Really wish I'd gone for the U-turn now. So the problem with this thing is I don't have a switch into it. Yeah, I'm going to go for the Tailwind. And then I can just go into my... Hold, guys, please hit us. Right, okay. It does hit. Now, does Mamoswine KO this thing? So this would have to be absolutely max to not get KO'd by an Icicle Crash. So I'm just going to go for the Icicle Crash. I could go for a U-turn. I could go for an Earthquake predicting the ground, but I can just Earthquake afterwards. I'm going to go for the Knock, because I think that covers me against everything else. It stays in. Okay. Okay, great. So that thing goes down. I'm glad to see the back of that, because that was a little bit of a problem. And Zamatsu was this thing. Okay. So I am faster. This is Yachi Berry then, maybe? Or is he just choosing to sack to get rid of the Tailwind turns? Ah, okay, now they're going Crown. Yeah, so he's just trying to get rid of turns. So this is going to be the Iron Crown. Yeah, okay. Is it Booster? It is Booster. So the knockoff is not going to be doing much special attack. Okay. And we miss anyway. So that really sucks. Now, I'm going to go for the Icicle Crash just in case they go into the Moltres. I don't mind Mamo going here, because I think we've got one more turn anyway. A flinch. Okay, brilliant. Okay. So they are faster. So now I'm going to go into Empoleon, because I don't need to sort of stay and take it. And then I'm just going to flip turn. They could Volt this turn. That would be a very, very big... Just going to attack you on there. And that's not going to put us in citrus range. So I'm going to flip turn. A Volt will definitely KO us here. But if they don't have it, they don't have it. It's Focus Blast. Okay, so we're going to die to that anyway. Oh, we don't. Sweet. Go Empoleon. We're going to get our citrus. We're living on really low HP with a lot of these Pokemon at the moment. So, now what is my switching? Yeah. So, they're going to let us get the crown, which is good for us. Thank you. Let's see the back of that thing. I thought that was going to be like booster speed against us. Yeah, so the Espeon can come in and it can definitely get one of the screens at least. Chi-Chi was the Espeon, wasn't it? It was. I can go for the Flamethrower on this as it goes to the light screen. That's going to give me about 20 to 24 if this is max HP. I've just got to let it get the screens up, unfortunately. Then I can go for a Shadow Ball and hopefully get the KO. Should just come with 2 Shadow Balls, really. Yeah, so this game is far from over because they are setting up here. Is this going to live? It does live. Okay. So we're going to get the Spadaf drop, which does not matter. I'm just going to Flamethrower here. And yeah, Yawn. So they're guaranteeing that I have to swap out. And I've just realized me getting rid of Kilo means I can't outspeed the leaves. I'm going to go for the Flamethrower and maybe get a burn. I don't need Delphox anymore. So if this is like SD, then burn would be nice. So yeah, Tera Psychic, very, very scary thing. Very scary. And it is SD, okay. So now I've got to hope that it is not. Well, it's not its policy, obviously, because of it's lost its fire type in. So it can go for another SD, actually. I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm going to go Heracross. And then I'm going to go Empoleon if they don't KO Heracross. But this thing's about to start picking up KOs. Let's get to +4. Yeah, it just goes to +4. Okay. So I am trying to... I don't even know what I'm trying to do here. So, close combat, Leaf Blade, Psyblade. I'm also going to resist this, but it will get KO because it's +4. Yeah, this is just going to sweep me. It is just going to sweep me. There's nothing I can do against +4, +1 speed. So, yeah, GG. GG. I'm just going to go for the knockoff. It's not like I'm going to be able to hit this thing. Psyblade is going to KO. They are going to have a move that will KO Chloritza regardless. Yeah, just go Chloritza. This is game over anyway. There's nothing I can do because the Delphox is asleep, so they could just get to +6 if I went into it anyway. I'm just going to Terra for the sake of terroring. An Icy Wind is useless because that will put them back down to neutral. Heracross doesn't outspeed that. Delphox is asleep. Yeah. I shouldn't have given the Espeon the opportunity to get the screens up again. No, I shouldn't have. Definitely shouldn't have. They could just go for the CT here. And that will get KO. Or they can Leaf Blade and that will KO. Whatever their other move is. Yeah, close combat. Would have been great to be Chopple or something random there. Not that it would have mattered at +4. Just to sort of, yeah. But, so, bye-bye, Kloitzer. I've got a guaranteed turn of sleep. So, it will definitely be able to get the KO on us. Regardless, I'm just going to click Overheat. Doesn't matter what I click here. And Night Slash is final move. Okay. Sweet. So, yeah. Iron Leaves, Sleep, Sweep in the end. There goes the Reflect anyway. So, definitely should not have given the Espeon the turn to set up the screens with this in the back. And I probably should have saved my Kilowattrel. Yeah, definitely. But 2-0 is not going to be the end of the world. I don't know why I'm still chatting here. I guess I just Trailblazed just for the sake of it, because I'm not going to let this hit regardless. Yeah, I knew this thing was going to be a threat, and it was definitely what let me down. Yeah, Espeon and getting the screens up and Kilowattrel were the things I did wrong there, but again, Kilo wasn't going to outspeed this at +1 anyway, so the Espeon was the wrong play, letting that get the screens up, which I knew as it happened. But GG to Viz, that went. I'm not too mad at a 2-0 there, because that was definitely, it had potential to be a lot more than that. But yeah, Viz is hyper offense, and he played it offensively. So well done to Viz. I shall see you in the next one.